Right, hello everybody. Welcome to the very first podcast on this channel. I'm sure we're going to do many. My name is Toby Dunn, and I'm joined today.
Billy Stone.
There we go. We both live in the same uni house, so we're allowed to be this close to each other without masks on, obviously, in an indoors environment. And we've decided to call this podcast The Chances. Do you want to give a little bit of background?
Yeah, obviously your idol, David Wheater, has played a big part in your life, career, footballing career, aspirations, look probably as well.
It's generous.
Big chin, big head. So yeah, I can't really remember why you've chose that particular word from him.
It's just
Instagram.
It just stuck out for me. I saw him and Jay Spearing, two great-looking lads. I'm sure everyone will agree.
Yeah.
And I saw a comment that said, "What a set of chances," and it just hit me.
It's stuck, isn't it, in our group?
I know.
That word.
The weird thing about this podcast is we have so many like inside jokes and stuff that it's going to be very difficult to not do that very often.
We need a wider audience than just our 5 friends and parents, probably.
We only have 5 friends. We're very lonely. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, we got four friends and our housemate Will, who we class as a friend as well.
Yeah. Will arises from the cellar of our house at about 4 o'clock each day.
4 o'clock. Yeah, he'll probably be there when we get back.
He'd be arising at that time.
Yeah, we've wanted to do a podcast for a while though.
Yeah.
So.
And we finally bit the bullet, didn't we?
Yes, it's a bit more complicated than we thought. But
it took us so long setting this up, and we've literally just got some tripods with some iPhones on it.
No, we haven't. It's a whole complicated...
Oh, it's JVCs.
Yeah, we've got 2 cameramen behind there. Jack and Tad, our boys. So yeah, that's their shout out as well. They'll be happy with that.
We've also got some little props as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
Look at these.
Brought our house plants.
Yeah, I've actually had loads of stick from people about having plants.
Yeah.
I've got them in my room now at uni as well, and everyone's just like, "Oh, what's
I mean, the thing about you is you'll buy something like that to look mature, and you'll tell everyone, I bought a houseplant, by the way." So yeah, that's where the stick comes from.
It's true. I do it for show. I'm not gonna lie.
I
I'd say I am mature now.
Yeah, I think that's maybe a whole nother topic for a different episode.
True.
Your maturity.
Talking about maturity, going back to first year, really.
Yeah.
When we first met, and we always wanted to do a podcast.
Yes.
But we
right from that first day we met.
Yeah, we instantly looked at each other.
Yeah.
We're gonna do one.
This guy. It's a kind of little and large duo, isn't it? I'm not even that small, but
yeah. He said he's little. There you go.
That's Jack getting in my head, but yeah. Just want to clarify, I'm not that small. I'm 5'11", but this guy makes me look tiny. So.
Well, how tall am I?
6'1", 6'2", I think. Yeah, something like that. It's lucky we're sat down, really. So, yeah.
Exactly. He did try and lower my seat a
yes.
bit more than his, but
first day I got to uni was the Sunday. It was late, wasn't it? You'd already made the friendship group. I joined late. Set my eyes on you. Just thought.
Set my eyes on you.
Not in that way.
Predator.
Jesus. Yeah, you and Tom seem like the alpha males of the group, so quite intimidating coming in, seeing 2 big jocks from the south. But yeah, it was good. I'm from Cornwall, you're from Devon, so there was that instant connection there. Posh boys, but not really.
Well, before we even met, see, we got put into like a group chat. This is before COVID and everything. Going back to 2018, just after the World Cup. Everyone's in good spirits.
What a year.
Billy messaging me on Messenger, never seen him or known of him before, saying, "Alright, bud, what up? You and Sayer then, man?" Or something like that. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
He was in the floor below me. The people I was with in my floor, that's another story altogether. We didn't see eye to eye completely.
Maybe we should keep the bitching to a minimum.
I wasn't bitching.
No. But
on the first night, I tried getting them all to go down to the student union, and none of them wanted to. I mean, it's fair enough, they were tired, but...
They might be watching this, so let's not...
Hopefully. Hi, guys.
Yeah, doubtful. My housemates were all nice, but I just don't think we were that similar people. So I think it was good that we were in the same building, 1 floor above, wasn't it? Yeah, so... And obviously we did football together, but yeah, that first night you'd kind of made a group already with like Alex, Tom, Craig, people like that. Because you met them through football, didn't you? On the court.
It was weird, really. I mean, it's so different now compared to back then, because we had a group chat, and I woke up on my first day. I got there on like a Friday evening, just after my 19th birthday.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, I don't know anyone here. I went to bed, woke up, I was like, right, I'm just going to go and try and talk to as many new people as possible. You just had to go for it, really.
Extra.
You had to be, really.
Yeah.
If not, I would have just been on my own sort of thing. So I went downtown into Cheltenham, which is where we are, spoiler. Went around the town with people, and then we came back. They lived in the same building as me. Played a bit of Xbox, saw some people out on a football court, which is a great way to make friends, really. And then some Scouser lad comes over, bearing a resemblance to Jordan Pickford.
Yes, spitting image.
Exactly. And he came over and he was like, oh, yeah, lads, wanted to play a game with us. And I thought all these lads, I was like, Christ, they look intimidating. I'm not going to lie.
That's what you say about everyone you meet.
But we played with them. And then later on in the evening, there was a pub quiz. We did that. And we got pretty drunk. Went to theirs for some prees.
Yeah.
And then hit the town for the first time. And then since then, rest history. And then Billy joined us a bit later on.
2 days late. Don't know why I did that.
Do you regret doing that?
Not really. Because I probably would have ended up in the same friendship group. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a year older than you. So I came in from a gap year. So I don't know, I felt like I was confident enough to make friends without being too nervous about it, really. But I was still nervous on that first day. Like, I came in, I saw like you, Louis, Alex, I think, in our floor, and I unpacked all my stuff with my mum, and I was like, Mum, can you just stick around for like half an hour just in case like I break down?
Just
or
in case I hate them.
Yeah, well, that could have been the case as well, and I'm holding that grudge in there. But yeah, I don't know. It's a nerve-wracking experience, isn't it?
Especially now. Say, I especially had the people I was with the first year now, where you have to be in that bubble. You can't go and socialise with another group or anything. Can't go clubbing or to the pub. You have to just be with them. Can't mix houses. I don't know if I would have stuck around, to be honest.
I agree.
Like, you need people that are so lucky with who they get put with in their first year house, and then they go with them all the way through.
Yeah.
Like, obviously we haven't gone down that route specifically, but it's so difficult now.
Yeah.
With COVID and everything. So
we're kind of lucky, aren't we? Really.
Yeah, we had 2 years, 1.5 years of normality.
Yeah. Of goodness.
And hopefully, if this bloody vaccine comes in,
it's COVID bullshit.
Oh,
have to beat that up. But yeah, I think it was good the way we met, like as a friendship group. I thought that was really good. But yeah, maybe coming a day before would have been good. But yeah, it was still fine. I lived with 5 guys on that floor.
You only met one of them once, didn't you?
Yeah.
There's always one in there that just emerges every now and again.
Yeah, he's called Steve. I never saw him other than once he took the bin out, and I was just like, who's this guy? I haven't seen him for the first 3 months of uni, and he just came out of nowhere. But yeah, I don't know, it was quite quiet, that's how I'd say, but they're all very nice, but I just...
We still speak to some of them now.
Yeah, like I'd say alright to them if I saw them, and Craig's nice, we see him quite a lot, but I don't know, I just didn't click with them that well, but it's a slight regret, because before you come to uni, you kind of hear about like 10 people on a floor and like it being mixed as well, and it's really fun.
We chose the one with 6, didn't we?
Yeah. And I don't know. I just think if my floor was mixed, it might have been a different dynamic to the whole floor, because we didn't really come together as a group. But I think we were lucky when we went to Foley with like Will, Alex, all the rest of them, and kind of just went there every night through freshers. So that was basically our group, and then we'd have peace and quiet back in our floor, which would be okay, because I think we both like our alone time, bit of me time as well, don't we? So not that I get much of it this year. No.
He comes storming into my room all the time, screaming, "Woo! Let's go!" all the time.
That's me. Bringing the energy this year.
Yeah.
Not through my voice normally. This podcast's going to show that, but yeah, I like a good scream in the morning. So
it gets everyone going, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Wakes Will up, especially.
Yeah. So I'd say our friendship then probably got a lot stronger through football as well, because I don't know if there are any other people that did football in Pittville.
That's our student village, by the way.
Our student village in first year, but We'd always get the bus together to training. Both managed to get first team. Yeah, massive achievement, especially for you. You were on the bench for a bit at the start, weren't you?
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were.
No.
It's
For
okay.
like one pre-season game.
No, first game of the season, Swansea. You were on the bench. Came on, almost scored, didn't you?
Yeah, and then since then I just stayed in
Yeah.
the whole way.
Took his time. Started sucking up to the managers, and then he's been in since. So yeah, it's been nice to have a friend who's in the first team.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's not like a massive thing that we like to show off or anything. It's just
Definitely not showing off right now.
well, it's been a big part of of our friendship.
How
isn't
it formulated our friendship. Yeah.
Because it's probably where we spent most of our time together in first year. And yeah, that's been a great thing for us at uni, I think.
And then we went into second year and things changed. We were living with each other for the first time. Had to actually pay a landlord rent, which was significantly cheaper than first year. The halls just rinse your account.
Yeah, it was like £135, wasn't it, a week for Pittville, and I think ours was like £90 a week last year.
Yeah,
We got a really
99.5.
good deal. Yeah,
Something like that.
you got to deal with dodgy landlords.
Yeah.
The best. Find one that's actually okay. I think
my mum just made me take pictures of all the stuff. There was a lot of stuff that was wrong with the house.
Yeah.
You just have to take pictures of it, and then because at the end of the year, he tried stitching us up, and tried making us like pay more or like not let us have the deposit back for stuff that was already broken. So
Yeah.
it's so annoying, really.
I think he was okay. He wasn't the worst, but yeah, there were a few.
Bit snidey,
Yeah.
a little bit sneaky.
First time I met him, I said to you three, didn't get the best feeling
Something
about
about this guy.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna act on it. But just keep that in mind.
Make me act up.
So yeah, that was good. I really enjoyed second year. Living in the house was so much better.
Mm.
Just being able to see people you actually talk to and engage with every day. But yeah, without talking about third year too much straight away, we didn't have such a social house as this year, did we? Because we had the front room kind of cutting off, and then whereas this year we have like a middle room in between everyone's rooms. So that's been a real improvement this year as well. But yeah, I think living in a house, if you can get out of halls for the second year, is massive in your uni experience.
Definitely. I know some people stayed in halls like for second year, but
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't have wanted to do that at all.
No, definitely not. Get me out of Pittville.
Yeah, exactly. But no, that second year was good. It was different living with you guys because in first year I basically lived on my own, really. I didn't really talk to the people I was with that much. I'm not antisocial. It's just we didn't
I can tell you that
click
for free
that
every day of the week.
Audacity on sale.
I've got to say, like, Pittville wasn't the worst thing because I'm a student ambassador. I've got to represent uni well. It is very good.
He's lying.
I just don't know if I was in the right.
We should have been in the more modern places with girls and more people. There are always these massive parties going on,
Yeah.
and we'd walk by and be like, "Oh, wish we were at one of them."
Yeah. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, we had probably the least lively house there out of about 20.
Exactly.
But yeah, second year was way better. Way better than first year for me.
Definitely. We're all a lot more confident and outgoing. Like our friendship group had like broadened, but then also some people we didn't really hang out with as much. And like going to Moo Moo's, the nightclub. What
Distant memory.
what a
now.
place.
Yeah. We hold hope that it will be open
Hopefully.
with a vaccine before we leave.
It's weird at our uni, like at other ones, you have various clubs in like a big city that everyone goes to.
Yeah.
Whereas with this one, it's just one
We've
main
got
place
one. Yeah, just
that
one.
everyone goes. So literally everyone from the uni goes there.
I quite like that though.
Yeah.
If you're going out and you want to see your friends, they're all going to be in the same place.
Yeah.
Well, either Fever, which is free.
Who
get
goes
in.
in Fever?
Go and get a free shot. Get straight to Moose.
Yeah.
3 floors. Everything you want in there. Bottom
Exactly.
floor. Our friend's favourite floor, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we hope that it'll be open again. As shit as it was, and as much as we complained about it when it was open, we'd probably pay £200.
Well, it's
to
a
get
case
in.
of like some people would just complain if they didn't pull, be like, oh, that was a shit night.
Not
sort of
me.
thing.
No, not you ever.
Not him.
No. Yeah, don't know why you said that. Really weird. Why are you trying to project your own failures on me?
Oh, come on, man. Nah, no failures at all. I only ever go out to have a good time.
Yeah.
But no,
Just with
we
your
thing
mates.
is, we'd always go there way too late because we'd be praying until like 1,
Yeah.
and then the club shuts at 3.
Yeah.
So then you get there and like people are leaving as you're turning up, sort of thing.
I'll take the blame for most of that. I'm an extremely late person, so yes,
Yes.
as you've learned.
Mm.
It's probably the worst thing about me, isn't it? Just
Yeah.
fobbing you up. Where would you be now if you weren't waiting around for me every day?
Be flying high
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
sky.
Mm.
Yeah. If you could describe me
Yep.
in 3 words, what would you choose?
Only 3, eh?
Keep it at PG, of
Only
course.
3. Wow. I've got so much to say, Toby.
Yeah.
Tad would start with tall as a personality trait, and I think that is one for you because it kind of radiates.
Does that
your-
add to my
your
character?
arrogance and kind of aloofness? How you think you're better than everyone else? Yeah, so that tall kind of branches off into those things.
I'm offended.
I haven't really prepared any words, but
Lost for words.
yeah, you're very,
Gargantuan.
you're very bubbly. I'll say that.
Bubbly?
In a good way. Yeah. Yeah, I would say you're bubbly. You're very showman like and out there, which I like. It's good.
Mm. Sometimes it can be too much.
Not too much.
Yeah,
Really. Yeah.
especially if I've had a drink or something. But I need to calm down on that front. I
That's
think.
for another day, probably, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. And wacky. Yeah.
Mm.
Quite wacky.
Wacky. In
Pretty
terms of what?
out there. Though you might want to save that word for me. No.
I wasn't going to use wacky, don't worry.
No, you're not wacky. You're straight. You're to the point.
Straight.
Yeah.
Right.
Very straight guy. Yeah. I can't really pin it into 3 words, but
Mm.
if you really want a in-depth character,
Profiling.
yeah, I can do that for you.
Oh,
But,
great.
yeah.
Sure, that would make me feel amazing.
No, you're very funny, clever.
Right, okay, we've gone through
Yeah,
enough
right,
now. Yeah,
sorry.
we'll cut it off there, funny.
Yeah, fine. That'll do.
For you,
Back at you. Here you go.
I'd say... I was going to say not afraid, but they're 2 words.
Yeah, no, you can have as many words. as you
Fearless.
want.
He does not care what people think about him, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because we like obviously all our friends give each other a lot of stick. It's a very hostile atmosphere at
Yes,
times,
yeah.
but you're always able to fight back, not afraid to do whatever. I remember in first year, you used to just get called chinos all the time, and I'd call them chinos as well. Because we were all just like, oh, we're not in year 8 anymore, you don't have to wear
Yeah.
Astros with your chinos anymore.
I just want to clarify I don't do that.
He
I
does.
wore chinos. I had a pair of chinos that I wore in the summer because they looked cool when you're abroad and you've got a bit
Yeah.
of tan, which I don't get. But yeah, then I just carried them on into freshers and got a bit of a name for myself with
You
chinos,
did.
especially in the first team.
You were called
So
chinos, I was Leona Lewis, or Big Lad.
Yeah, big lad and chinos. So
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? Well, we won our first. No, we didn't. We won our first game while I was wearing them. So I was like, right. I didn't wear them in the game, but I wore them to the game. I thought, I'll just keep wearing them. I remember Connor Webb said, "You look smart. You're wearing chinos." And I just thought, oh.
I remember your dad turned up for a match and he was wearing chinos as
Yeah.
well.
What a night that was. Oh, we're both wearing them.
Yeah.
Just look like the most white English family ever.
But now, with the Fearless, I mean, the pictures you have up on your wall, we're going to have to show them at some point. I think they're hilarious. They're great.
Thank you.
I do admire them. And he's even put a few on my wall as well, which
Yeah.
I rate.
I mean, I've been called gay a few times in the house, haven't I? From
That's
not from you, of course.
No.
But yeah, it is quite white girl as well to put pictures in your
Yeah,
room.
but I like it, to
Yeah,
be fair.
I have the biggest room this year, don't I? So I needed to kind of fill it out with stuff.
With
and
memories.
Yeah,
and everything
memories
on the wall.
things to make me look arty when I'm not. But yeah. I don't know how I really got the big room, to be honest. Weaseled my way in. You had it last year, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't really like it, though,
Why?
that much, because
Too much
well,
space.
I wasn't as
Alone with your
cultured
thoughts.
back then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it was just like a blank wall. It looked like a mental asylum, sort of. There's just nothing
Very
around.
fitting.
Yeah, there's just
Yeah.
nothing around really. Like
You
you want
don't
to.
like being alone with your thoughts, do you?
Not really. I like
Scared.
distractions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Just get out of my head.
Yeah.
Another word, I'd say confident.
Okay.
No, I'd say in first year
No.
possibly not as much.
Yeah.
But there was a period through second year where I thought you developed very well and you were more outgoing. You're like, right, Let's go out tonight.
Thanks,
Get
man.
on it with the
Yeah.
lads.
Yeah, I don't know what point of time you're referring to, mate.
I didn't. I just said across a second. Yeah.
No, there was a time when I came back from Christmas. I think, so it was this year, wasn't it? Back from Christmas this year. Something in my personal life changed, and yeah, it's different being single at uni. Whereas before I was in a fairly long-term relationship, like longish distance as well. So I'd be spending every weekend there, and I don't want to say anything bad about that because at the time that's completely what I wanted and I enjoyed that massively. But then coming out of that, you just have more energy for your friends here, and it kind of like kicked me into gear and made me realise like I've only got a year and a half left of uni. I need to actually make proper friendships and make memories here because most of my memories not most, but like a lot of the time was spent there with her, and then I'd kind of
You'd
come back.
miss
I
out on
wouldn't
some-
really enjoy being at uni as much, and
Would you be thinking about the next time you were going to go?
yeah, like kind of. But I did enjoy parts of uni. I think I was just like in a kind of bubble, and I was just safe and like happy with that. And I had my friends from home as well, so I kind of didn't feel the massive need to like make a friendship group here or make like real connections. Whereas when the breakup happened, I was kind of like, well, I might as well really go for it now at uni, and I just came back a lot more focused. And I think it helped that it was at the start of the year as well, because kind of just thought, right, have a fresh year. Obviously 2020 not the greatest year, but
No, but you said the first 2 months you were like, oh my god, everything's going like sort of, we're able to do whatever we want, everyone's having a good time, and then straight away lockdown.
First 2 months are great. Again, it's hard to balance saying how much I've enjoyed this year and not slagging off my ex, because like
it's not really slagging off though, because it was just something different and you hadn't experienced it before, and it was like new.
We are still friends, so I don't
no, exactly.
But this year I feel like I've made much closer connections, like with you, all our friendship group as well, and without me I don't know where the group would be. I'm kidding. But we've done a lot this year.
We have. That's important though, making so we have like poker nights, we've done pub golf, Jenga, which I made, which everyone just topples over all the time.
Spent hours making that Jenga.
That concoction. Everyone just goes, oh.
Yeah, we've tried to do a lot, haven't we, this third year, while we haven't been able to go out as much.
We were still able to go to pubs until recently and everything, so we'd still go out and like do stuff, but we'd have like themed we'd have like quizzes and stuff as well, which were fun. It's just about changing up, really. Yeah. Keeping everything fresh.
Doing the most. But yeah, the first 2 months, or 3 months really, March as well, was really good. We went out a lot, and we won the league as well, which was really good.
Oh, what a night. Yeah. Insert clip here.
Yeah, that was probably my favourite football memory.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite nights out at uni. That night was just great.
I agree, that was so good.
The tension.
Yes, so yeah, it's not been the worst year really.
No,
I think
really.
We both we've become a lot closer and grown. Like, sounds so wet, but like grown together. No.
Have you grown?
Not physically.
Oh,
have
depressing.
you grown mentally?
No.
Always stuck in our ways.
I buy plants now.
If we could become one person, we'd be
horrible. No one would like us.
I was gonna go with perfect, but no, definitely not.
Horrendous person.
Yeah.
I got one more word actually, so I'd say arrogant, lazy.
Yeah, all the rest, all of those.
I'm not weak.
They call me James Potter in the household.
Yeah.
Very arrogant and lazy.
No.
Is that Is that it? Your final word? Is
I'd probably say arrogant. Yeah.
Thanks. So
Don't-
you've used confident, arrogant. What was the first one?
Don't know.
You just hate
Or you
people.
just had a physical aspect, didn't you? So.
Middle-sized.
Yeah, average.
We did.
Curly.
Yeah, curly.
Yeah.
That'll do.
The curly hair does seem to get a lot of girl attention, to be fair. I will say, even our lecturer, Erica.
Right, yeah.
You didn't like that? No, Erica was liking it as well, to be fair, the teacher.
Thank you.
So,
Your height gets a lot of girl attention. Even Erica, she always mentions your height and how lofty you are every week.
Lofty.
I haven't paid you to say that about my curly hair, just so that's made.
Oh, blushing.
Wasn't expecting you to say that. It doesn't get a lot of attention. It gets a lot of attention from guys playing football. That just
That is true.
Curly fry. Or
Yeah. I remember
curly.
if you wear a hairband as well, be like, oh, well, you think you're Perlo, do you think you're Maldini?
Yeah. It's such a weird thing in our country, isn't it? Like, just trying to be or do anything different from, like, short back and sides or the norm.
Yeah.
Just get
So, like, at the start of lockdown, we were both like, right, let's grow our hair out, just see how it goes.
Yeah.
We'll put pictures in of what we looked like beforehand. I'm just going to put the most clapped ones in possible. I just had to take a look at myself and think, what the hell?
Tarzan.
And we grew our hair out, and obviously lots of people were still having skin fades throughout lockdown and stuff, or they're trying to do it themselves. I was like, I'm not going to try that, or shave my head because my forehead's too big. So we grew our hair out, and then you'd play football, and all these old men are just like going, oh Christ, what is that? You look like a girl, mate. Even my mates, like back home, you'd get a lot of stick for it, but if anything, that kind of makes you want to do it more.
Yeah, I think like a popular quote from you through the start of our third year. Well, the girls love it, so anytime you get insulted. So yeah, that
You
was
sound
a
like
major,
such twats.
that was a major reason for you growing your hair, wasn't it? It's nothing wrong with that. I was the same. I think we both look better than we did with really short hair.
Well, I had a trim recently, but that's because it was just getting too out of hand, sort of. But no, I just didn't want to have. I was looking back at like pictures and just thinking, oh, I need to change it up, really.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Had that same haircut for like 8 years.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Not going against people who have short hair. Obviously.
No, I just think it suits certain people better, doesn't it? I think it made me look about 12, which I probably still do.
Yeah, your hair looks way better.
Thank you. Yeah. It made you look like a penguin or little peacock.
My head was just so oblong, like a massive aubergine.
Yeah.
That's horrendous.
Frames are better now. Then you had your glasses on as well.
Yeah, I didn't wear the glasses today.
Prescription as well. I don't know how you always forget them.
I know, right?
I think that'll do.
That's
for
a,
the 3
like,
words.
is it wrong to wear glasses that aren't prescription, like just for fashion purposes,
No,
sort of thing?
not at all.
It's just like a little accessory.
If you look like Harry Potter, then you're probably going to get that thrown at you.
Harry
Potter.
Yeah.
No, I think I like your glasses.
Why are you saying that? Like, oh, I like your glasses.
No, I do. I think they're cool. I don't know why you don't wear them more, to be honest.
Well, because the glare kind of.
They're not here, just in general.
Yeah.
Wear them every day.
No, because then people think they're normal. Like,
Prescription.
I only ever wear
You're weak.
glasses. Yeah.
Yeah. Genetically
I'm not weak.
I'm not weak. I think that probably concludes our first episode of introductions, how we met, where it's gone, where it's going. Haven't really covered that.
We don't really know about the future
No.
yet. It's hard to say.
Will we ever see each other again once that third year Claxon
Hopefully not.
swings? Yeah, exactly. Can't wait to get rid of you. They always say that, don't they? The first people you meet at uni, you try and get rid of them for the rest of your life. Well, my dad.
Do they? Do they?
I think my dad's just a pretty pessimistic person.
Oh,
so
cheers, Matt.
yeah, I think he likes you. You're okay with him, so don't worry about that.
There we go.
But, okay, that wraps up episode 1. Good to meet you, young man. Oh, yeah. Cut there.
Okay.
Alright, sick.
There we go.
Decent!